All right, now we're live. That took some effort. It's QuaCk time.
Yes.
Hey, Brent. We don't have music.
Hi,
I still
Brent.
need to fix my. So where, uh, what's its whatever Discord. Discord's control thingy is all like weird. Like it's not the same. It's not in the same little. Just it's not in the same spot as all of the other stuff. And
Yeah.
so like it's so hard for me to get. I have to figure out where the heck I parked Discord stuff. I don't know where it went. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe no. Next. Yeah. See, all I've got here is Facebook, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. I don't have my. So I have to figure out where the heck I put it. It's somewhere parked somewhere. I'm sure it's important. Why are you not playing?
Someone's coming in.
Hey, it looks like it's actually Raph. We have a unicorn. It's a Rafficorn.
What's up?
Hey, dude.
Hey, his camera's not on.
I know, right? I'm like starting to freak out here.
Does Raph exist anymore?
Raph's a real person. Oh my
Oh, he
god.
is.
Unicorn.
There, that better?
Hey, look, you got your like a logo up there and everything. That's kick butt.
Oh, he's like one of those professional artists, man.
No, like he's like making himself look all professional and everything. Oh,
Showing us up.
I try.
yeah. It's good to have you, bro. I missed you. I missed you.
You lie.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna switch monitors over because I am still struggling with the bridge. That's okay. It's looking good though. It's not like holy cow, he's here, says Brent.
Damn.
Oh man, you have to endure it once, then we'll get over it. But for a while, we're not going to be over it.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to get over it anytime soon.
Yeah, you have to let us. You have to let us have our moment. Mostly because we love you, and that's the way it goes.
Lies.
Part of being part of the family. It's the way it is. Abuse is part of the family. It's the way it goes. So what you working on? You working on the cover?
Yeah, just kind of messing around because the other stuff I'm working on I can't really show.
Oh yeah.
And I felt like I was defeating the purpose if I got on and didn't have a camera on.
Yeah, the only problem is with your OBS, you might want to move your face to the other side.
I don't want to.
Well, okay. Or move it up just a little. Can you move it up on the OBS? Because like you're right, your name RB or RMBH art is on top of you.
Is on top of me?
Yeah, look on there. Look on the control screen. See that? See how your little name tag is on top. So just move it up just a fraction, just a little bit.
How's that?
Perfect. And I'll do the same thing. I'll move mine over so that we're in the same sort of like setup and rig. And Pepper's doing the same thing as you. So Pepper's got stuff that he can't show. So we're just gonna be staring at Pepper's face the entire time.
Gotcha.
Good face.
It is a good face. That's true. There's a certain amount of good face to it.
It's a purty face.
It's purty. Yeah, purty.
I got some purty mouth.
You got a purty mouth. We are not right. You know that, guys? I'm just saying.
What's funny is I was not going to go that far, but hey.
Welcome to nighttime with us. Apparently, we're going to go that far.
So I noticed you got online this morning. Are you doing morning and night?
Yeah, for May, I'm going to do two shows, and then June comes around and I have to start teaching. And so when I start teaching, then I will just move to only nights. So
Who else is getting on?
Brian's dad was sick, so he's probably going to not be on tonight, I would think.
Yeah, I saw his message. So
I don't know whether what the status is with Colton, whether Colton will be on or not. All right. But usually by the first 10 minutes or so, if nobody's shown up, they don't usually show up, you know. Okay. So how's the fam there, Raph?
yeah, not too bad. I can only be on for about an hour before I got to put Coda to bed. But if you guys are still on by the time he gets to sleep, I can get back on.
Uh-huh. Oh, you could just leave the camera rolling. And I mean, unless you don't want to, but yeah, I mean, because that's what I was thinking. I was thinking if we had enough of us doing this regularly, what we might do is just kind of when we have to go away and do something for a bit, like, you know, if I have to deal with a kid, if you have to deal with a kid, you know, or whatever, just go get coffee, whatever it is. We'll just keep rolling. That's my thought.
So how'd yesterday go?
Oh, it went fine. This is the first night of all of us doing this. So apparently poor Brent is stuck in Pepper's old stomping grounds.
I don't know if you want to consider my old stomping grounds, but Florida, man.
Anything could happen in Florida.
Yes, you are correct.
You know what I love about Florida though? You always hear about Florida man, and I recently found out why you always hear about Florida man. And that's because there's a law in Florida that if you get arrested or whatever for something, they have to publish it.
Yep.
And so
Yeah.
the reason
Your
that you
mugshot
always
goes is public.
yeah, so the reason that there's so many Florida man stories is because it's easy for if you just need a story, it's easy for you
Cannon fodder.
to yeah, it's just easy cannon fodder.
Yeah.
I think that's fascinating in its own twisted way. Hey Raph, your camera just borked. Your face
Oh.
camera works fine. Oh, well, see, now all you need to do is just look, apparently. That's what needs to happen is boy, he sounds gleeful.
I sound gleeful?
No, Coda.
Coda sounds gleeful.
Oh yeah, he's at that stage where he's experimenting with
guys?
yelling.
Yeah. That's awesome.
So he's testing you guys. That's what I'm hearing.
Yes and no. Like he's actually just yelling a lot of the times just to kind of hear his voice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wonderful. He's what, 4 now? 5?
4. He'll be 5 in November.
That is not right, man. I'm just saying.
That is what?
That's not right. I'm just so I went to drawing club tonight, and you know, usually go to drawing club and I take my kid with me. And my kid goes and just plays Magic with everybody else. Like I draw, and he's over there in the corner with the other kids playing Magic, you know. Like Bob's kids there, and so they all play Magic together. And
oh, how's Bob doing?
He's doing great. I was talking to him about this, and he might join us too.
Okay, cool.
Because he likes the idea of just, you know, the whole point of this is just to keep us working, hold our feet to the fire. So, oh, and Raph, we learned how yesterday. Colton and I figured out how to make it so that you can rebroadcast this.
Oh, really?
So if you get a Restream account, your own Restream account, and then hook up your social media to it, there is a free version of Restream that doesn't require, but it only allows you to hook up like 2 things or something like that. I don't know what it is. But if you got a Restream account that's free and you hook up 1 or 2 to it, then when you join my stream, it'll ask you, do you want to pair the stream? And you say yes, and then this stream goes out your side too. It'll go out your social media as well.
Oh, that's cool.
The coolest part is Brent tested this by going over to Colton's Twitch page and typing in. It still comes up on this page here. So we'll still read your buddies. If anybody who's following you writes in during the show, we can still see it up here on the screen.
Oh, that's really cool.
So all of us can reply and everything like that. So it's actually really cool. So you may want to do that at some point here.
What he hasn't told us yet, Raph, is that every single time he gets one of us to join for free, he gets a kickback.
Right.
So that's on how people trick you into doing different types of streams.
Right. I was thinking more along. I thought you were going to say, what he hasn't told you is that every time he does this, he sucks their blood and then buries them in the backyard.
No. That is for the Colorado pot children in my backyard.
Exactly.
They're made out of terracotta pots. I stuck my hand in, and now it's numb.
Wow.
I don't know what to say to that. Except, as usual, I'm worried about Pepper.
Well, if I join, I'll definitely drop whatever link you need to get a kickback for you.
No, as funny as that is, there is no kickback that I'm aware of.
Oh, that sucks.
Well, I don't know
those guys.
I mean, maybe there is a kickback. I don't know. I've never checked. We learned how to. I mean, my thought is this has 2 missions, right? Mission number 1, let's get to work and work every night. And mission number 2, broadcast to as many people as we can. So that's where I am.
Yeah.
You never worry about Pepper. He's just Pepper. A certain amount of truth to that.
A lot of truth to that.
Yes. I'll take it. So, anyways, I was grossing Guy out earlier before the show, Raph.
That's not hard to do.
Yeah,
no, it's not really.
What I was telling him was I ate tofu for dinner tonight.
That's kind of gross, dude.
Okay, well,
we're just saying.
It was tasty, and it had Gochujang on it, and it was wonderful. Okay.
No, you lost me at tofu.
Right?
I've made
Who does that voluntarily?
I've made tofu taste like chicken, and I fooled people who don't eat tofu with tofu.
With tofu.
With tofu.
Actually, I mean, I have to say my wife does a pretty good job of making tofu that tastes pretty decent. But like I said, you and my wife will get along just fine.
Is that my? Is the echo coming from mine?
No, I think that's Raph.
I have an echo?
Yeah.
From what? Can you tell?
Us.
Oh. Yeah, I don't have a headpiece or an earpiece for you guys.
That's all right. I think you just need to turn the volume down on your speakers. Probably fine.
How's that?
Better? Yeah, a little bit
Better? I can barely hear you guys, though, so that sucks.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
We should figure that out.
Yeah, let me figure that out real quick.
Right.
Be back.
Because there should be like noise canceling or something.
So, anyways, to go back to why I was bringing that up. So this past weekend, aka my birthday, like Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
we set up everything so that we can go and grill on our new barbecue slash smoker slash grill. Um, and so I took 2 blocks of tofu, firm, and put them in a marinade with that's like a lemon pepper soy sauce marinade with a lot of garlic, obviously, because you need to inject as much flavor as you possibly can with tofu. Um, and then we essentially put chicken in a brine for Bill. Um, we've done several vegetables that we wanted to cook in the grill as well. We were supposed to do this for meal type deal, like meal planning, so that we could like sit there, box it all up,
Mm-hmm.
put like some rice medley stuff in it, and like basically just pull it out of the fridge all week long.
Cool.
Unfortunately,
Unfortunately.
uh, it's started raining,
Right.
and we still haven't gotten to do it. So Bill wants to plan on doing it on Thursday. So
There's a lot of noise going on all of a sudden with rap.
Sorry about that. Is
No,
that
it's
better
like
at all? Still got an echo?
no,
no, the echo's gone. That was
Sweet.
cool. Your camera's dead though.
Well, screw
well,
you.
the
You
face
don't
cam.
have to see me.
Now we can see you.
I mean,
Come on, man. We got to see your beautiful face.
so, but no, today, okay, I want to talk about something that happens in the art world that, or to artists a lot that I don't think we speak enough about.
Are you going to talk about me complimenting
No,
Raph on his beautiful face?
no, I'm not going to talk about you talking about his, nice voluptuous mocha face. No.
Right.
Um,
Thank
I have
you.
no idea. Voluptuous? Voluptuous? Whoa. Not sure what to do about voluptuous.
I just made Guy uncomfortable. It's okay. I'm gonna do that more often. Um, anyways, I had to call an airplane today, an airline today, to basically ask them why they allowed. Basically, I had set everything up through for a flight, for my flight to Florida that's coming up next weekend. Not this one, but the following. And I went, why did you guys allow this change to happen when I basically said that the flight had to be on this day and you moved my flight to the 13th, which would negate me coming to the event.
Hmm.
And people are paying me to be there, so I'm like, okay. So I got on the phone, and so now I'm flying in, and I'll get into Florida at like 6 something a.m.
They put you on a red eye.
Yeah, pretty much. I like leave like at 12:30 on the 12th in the 12:30 a.m. on the 12th, and then I don't get in. Yeah.
That's
So once I get there, then I have to wait at the airport in Orlando for everyone to show up.
Mm.
So all the people I'm supposed to drive to the event and everything from my from the airport were then like I have to wait for them to come in, and they're all scheduled around like 4 o'clock
Mm-hmm.
to come in. So I have to wait from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the airport to pick them up.
That's brutal.
Yeah.
And the airport did this to you?
Airline.
The airline
The airline.
Frontier did this.
That's brutal, man. That is really brutal.
Yeah. But at the end of the call, they were like, "Oh, well, your flight isn't going to increase anything. It's actually $123 something dollars, but we're not going to charge you any more for changing your flight today." And I'm like, that's BS because you should be reimbursing me $20.
Oh, I was about to
Right.
say, that's awful nice of them to not charge you for correcting the mistake they made. Like, how magnanimous of them.
Right? Like, we got,
I've had that problem before too, where I'm talking to them and they're like, "We promised not to charge you for this." I'm like, "You're fixing something. You don't charge me for fixing something. That's not what you do."
well, no, what I found humorous about all of it is they said that they weren't charging me for it, but they didn't reimburse the $20 that they took for the flight from the previous one.
Mm.
So they basically upcharged my new flight $20.
Oh, so they did manage to still zap.
Yeah. I'm like, the only reason why I had to do this was because the company is like the company is reimbursing me, but I have to do the approved what they want me to use airline.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So
You still have to do the process, whatever it is. Yeah.
yeah.
That sucks, man.
So I was just like, I found it comical, and then I had to change my hotel for my event coming up this weekend as well today.
Oh, why? What happened?
The hotel that I got was in Parachute, which is not in Glenwood Springs.
That sucks.
And no matter what, has no pants.
No, well,
Not since the 80s.
first of all, I don't know if they have pants in Parachute, but second of all, I don't feel safe in Parachute.
Have you been to Parachute?
When,
I mean, I've never been to Parachute, so I'm totally like, whoa.
when me and
I didn't know it existed.
Right?
when me and Bill, when me and Bill were like looking for houses, we looked out in the Glenwood area and we were driving out there. And all I gotta say is the further we drove towards this town, I basically looked at Bill and said, "Call the agent. I'm not living here."
Gotcha.
Um,
I'm like, the
I
only time
didn't.
I ever hear about Parachute is when something horrible happens, like a fire or something. That's
Yeah.
the only time I ever hear about Parachute.
But no, for me, I was just like, okay, I wasn't feeling too bad or anything like that. And then as we were going, I saw one Baptist church, two Baptist church, three Baptist church, and more. And I was just like,
that's not going to end well.
I'm not gonna play this Russian roulette with me and Bill while we live there because, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to realize
There's nobody here that's going to diss you on that one.
Yeah.
We all understand on that one.
So, and I have nothing
Oh,
against
come on.
Baptists, I really don't. But some of the people that go to that church kind of have an opinion that they have no problem expressing, and the most violent acts I've actually had threatened towards me or almost happened towards me are from that type of people that go to Baptist church. So I'm not saying that it's a wrong church. Believe what you want. I know it's the people, not the exact church, that's the problem.
Yeah, it's like a lot of things. I swear I just heard George eating something. I
He's a
hear
cat.
him. I know. Well, recently he's into plastic. So like plastic bags and stuff, he just eats them. And then he starts chewing on like cardboard. I don't know. He's going to be 2 tomorrow. Like, I mean, he's like a grown up. He needs to start acting like it.
Um,
I've just been
You
trying to
do realize you're talking about a cat, right?
right. I know. It's like, act your age. You're a grown up now.
you may want to talk to your vet and see if that's like something that you should be concerned about.
It isn't, sadly.
Well, no, the
What
only
is he doing now?
He's eating plastic. Well, he's not eating plastic. He's chewing on plastic, and he's
Oh,
chewing
my cat
cardboard.
does that. He's a part Siamese,
Yeah,
and he does that.
It's there. I looked it up and made sure, but yeah, horribly. It's actually perfectly normal for cats to do because cats are weird, weird animals.
Well, we just had the problem with we would buy toys for him and then he wouldn't play with them at all. Nacho.
Yeah,
Like he would play with them so long as we had them moving, so we kind of had to like to keep them moving, but the moment we stopped, he lost interest.
right.
That's even when he was younger, folks.
Man, that's just you being a dick, not playing with him anymore.
Right.
Well, he's gone across the Rainbow Bridge, so he
There's
can
that.
play with himself.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
It's all right. Don't worry about it.
Nacho is a good cat.
Nacho is a great cat. He's,
Solid cat.
yeah. I will say that the oddest thing about his passing was like basically being asked if we wanted to clone him.
That's odd.
Well, you can clone your animals now, and as much as I love Nacho, if I clone him, he's not gonna be Nacho.
No, it'll be something else.
Like, and I told Bill, like, if we like cloned him, would we name him? Or would we name the kitten or kittens? Because sometimes you get more than one from the same clone process. And I was like, do we call one burrito and taquito? Like, and keep the theme? But ultimately, we decided not to.
Do you and I have the same stupid sound for? We should probably fix that because I
Stupid
can't
sound for
tell
what?
whether my
I
phone's
turn my
binging
phone
or your
off.
phone's binging.
Oh, it's my phone binging, and if you have an Android, you're gonna have the same stock tone because I
Sound.
haven't changed mine.
I haven't changed mine either. I really mean to, but yeah.
Uh,
Okay, so since I am the one signaling out to our group that you are in, that's probably makes some sense. So Brian's just saying he can't make it in tonight, so which is
that's
fine.
fine.
Yeah, I mean, my thought is you do the best you can to stay, to do what you can, and we'll make it work. See, you're here again. Yes, you goofball. If you come up here, I'll scratch you. But I'm not bending down there. This is not happening. Yeah, I know. And I know
Greedy
you're a
baby,
cat.
greedy baby, man.
I know you're a cat, and your fundamental belief is that we serve you, but that's not really happening. I get it.
That's a belief. I thought that was fact.
certain amount of
I
truth.
mean, first of all, let's be realistic with dogs. Like the whole picking up your dog's poop with a plastic bag when I was a kid never happened. So like now, like dogs look at you weird when you pick up their poop and stuff. They find you doing that stuff to be an odd behavior. Cats, I have literally cleaned a litter box, fully cleaned everything, and my cat has waited until I was done and then went in there and dropped a deuce.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
And
mine will do that too.
stared at me the entire time.
That's man. That's an alpha move.
Like, like stared at me like, yeah, you're getting this now.
And it stinks. Don't you love it?
Yeah, and it's not like a normal like
Nope.
like everyday one. No, it's like the worst.
That's when he drops the one that
possibly-
stinks so bad. You're like your eyes water.
Uh, no, in all sincerity, I do miss nachos.
Oh yeah.
I met Nacho, right? I could have swore I remember meeting Nacho.
Yeah, you met Nacho. Oh, dang it. I'm on the wrong layer.
Oh no. You know what we have to do, right?
I know, and that's why I'm sad.
Now we have to do it. There we go. There you go. You got it.
What do you? Oh, nice. See, I'm doing traditional right now, so I don't have to worry about
You
that.
can't be on the wrong layer.
Well, maybe if you're in the fourth dimension.
If you are, we got bigger problems.
Or do we?
Or do we? All right.
Oh, good lord. Well, you know what? Not my circus, not my monkeys.
Whoa. There we go.
So what's going on with everyone tonight?
I had a
Well, I'm
shoot.
on this
It's kinda
podcast
cool.
that this guy keeps bugging me to get on.
I'm glad you're here, though. You and your voluptuous lips, or whatever it was. That
First of all, I said face. I never said anything about the lips.
he's got kissable lips.
I just want to
Now that you mention it,
folks.
You
I
just
did
said.
not say lips. I said face.
Just
Wow.
saying. Just saying.
I think Maya needs to have a discussion with her with her husband.
Eh. Of the opinion that I don't think she cares much.
Well, I mean, she may take a look at Raph and basically be like, "Well, we can ask."
Right? I mean, right? Just saying.
How you feel
now
about
that I
that,
mentioned,
Raph?
I should probably message Christina that you just said that.
I'm gonna get so busted.
I don't think it would bust me. I think I joke enough with Raph about the about gay stuff already.
Yeah. Oh, you really are too. That's awesome.
Oh, okay. I see how it is. Oh no, that's just Colton.
What's Colton saying? Love you, Christina. Just saying.
Love you too, Christina. I'm not trying to
Just
steal
saying.
your husband. Guy is.
Right? Totally. Totes happening.
Well, she's busy working too, and then Coda's kind of driving her nuts. So you might hear back, we might not.
And Coda's active.
Yeah, and he's at that testing stage. He's been pushing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know
my
that one. Boy, I know
my
that one.
nephew has not left that stage since 4.
Oh,
Yeah.
they
And then,
usually don't.
well, boys don't. Girls usually do.
I don't know who you're talking to, but they're wrong.
Yeah, I was just saying. I'd say this.
That's a bold-faced lie.
First of all, okay, so from my experience with my sisters, at least, a few of them, it does go away, but then it comes back when they become teenagers.
I was just say teenagers is when it's really hard dealing with girls.
Yeah, and the other thing you're looking at though is you're a sibling. You're not a parent. For parents,
Right.
it doesn't go away.
It's a different fight for parents. You want to exercise a little?
So she responded. She said, "Why do all the men I'm with end up getting hit on more than me?" Laugh out loud.
Oh, tell her we'll hit on her too if she gets on the show.
Well, first of all, I'm always the first one to say that she's like a 10 and you're a 5, so you married up.
Oh man, you're being nice to me. What the hell?
She married a 5, which is you.
I know. Usually you're not that nice to me. What's up? Do you need something?
No, yeah, I need you to come clean my house.
Yeah, not gonna happen.
I need my gutters done. My neighbor across the street needs a little bit of she needs a show. You're a better show.
Yeah, not gonna happen. I got a toddler to clean up after, so that's enough for me.
That's right. There's a park nearby. I'll go be the toddler's guardian for a little bit, and you can do that.
No, not how it works.
No,
I'm sorry. Did you pick me up at a Home Depot? I don't think so.
I can if you want.
To pick you up at Home Depot? I'm not quite following that one, but I'm sure that there's something there.
So usually in the morning at Home Depot, or Home Depot, Lowe's, anything like that, you'll see a group of men standing out.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Come on, guy.
Hey, I'm always slow on the uptake on some of these things.
I mean, you're not wrong. It is kind of like where a lot of people like get their work for a day.
I'm still sitting here going, okay.
Do I hear music?
Mm-hmm.
That would be guys' music.
Yeah, I play. So I've got a whole bunch of Kevin MacLeod, who does some royalty-free music, and I just stick it in here so that when we're all silent, it doesn't just fall dead. But it's all royalty-free so that we won't get banned.
I don't know, man. Facebook's kicked me off before.
Well, that's actually, they booted Christina too once. I remember because I was telling her you should use this guy's stuff. I mean, It's I mean, it's elevator music. It's not like dramatic or anything, but it's just good filler. And it keeps us from just
Yeah,
being.
they booted me off when I was using royalty-free music. They've booted me off when I've used music that they actually offer themselves as well.
That's funny.
But, you know, I do talk a lot of shit about Zucker shit. So maybe they're after me. I don't know why.
I don't think so. I don't. Just the odds are so very slim. I don't know.
No, I wouldn't put it past them. You put in an algorithm that hunts for anything like that, you know.
I don't know.
A lot of money put into that. I guess
They put a lot of money into
Zucker
the
does have a
ad
lot of money,
section.
so there's that. Yeah, actually, I was watching a documentary on that, and it changed my opinion on how this all goes now. Because
Yeah, I think I know which documentary you're talking about. The one that was on Netflix a while back.
yeah,
Yeah, that
because
was a
they were
very
talking about
enlightening one.
it was because it talks about how the algorithm pretty much just runs itself and nobody's maintaining it. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm with those guys because those guys were the programmers. They programmed it. And I'm with them. What needs to happen is they need to start vetting the people who pay for advertising space, because that's what's really the problem.
Yeah, well, the problem is they make money off of us.
Right.
So,
So they're never
you know,
going to
they'll,
do that because, as is typical, if you are making money, nobody's going to fix that.
yeah. And
There'd be no
Facebook makes a
reason.
lot of money from selling our personal information and listening to us.
Oh yeah.
So I actually went in my phone and I turned off a lot of those settings.
Mm-hmm.
And I get a lot fewer things that pop up, like with Amazon saying, "Oh, you're looking at a number 2 lead pencil. Here's one," or you know,
I'm
talking
just
about one
happy I
in that case.
stopped getting Wish.
Right. So you know what? Somebody had posted about that too. Another programmer, because he was like, I hear a lot of people talking about the phones listening. He's like, they don't. And he said, I'll tell you exactly what happens. He said, first of all, if it listened, you'd have to have an AI processing all of those words to get them correctly translated all the time, and it'd just be processor intensive to listen to everybody. He said it's even worse than that. What happens is you've given consent when joining these things for them to know where your phone is and who is near you. So what happens is they know that your phone is near Christina's phone. Therefore, they can make a very educated guess that you two are related in some way. And then when she looks at something, they'll put ads onto your phone for it.
Yeah, you know what's funny is after we had the whole ADD talk,
Mm-hmm.
I have been getting nothing but ADD ads and social media stuff that just kind of pops
Because
up.
you were near my phone. So my phone corrupted your phone. That's
Apparently.
exactly what they were saying. Is he was saying that's easier. It's a cheaper way to deal with it. It could listen to all of our words, but that would take so much processor time that it's not worth it. It's easier to just know that your phone is near my phone and whatever I'm looking at is connected to you. And the fact that you and I were together for like 2 days straight means that we're just not passing acquaintances, right? And we traveled together in the same vehicle. So it knew that we were connected in some way, you know?
All right. I just want to point out that when I do talk to Raph or talk about Raph or I talk to Bill about Raph, for some strange unknown reason, a lot of posts that seem to be appropriate for Raph come up on my phone.
Yeah, I think that
That's
might be a
funny.
Mandela effect. I'm not sure. Because I actually I know what this guy was talking about. He's
Really? Really? Because I've legitimately gotten advertisements to go to a powwow.
no, that's because you've been near my phone. Because I go to powwow.
Yeah, no, but I'm talking like I would I would be like at an event with Raph
I know, but I'm just
for
saying
like,
that.
and then we like the one time like we went to the event, we were together, and then we stayed at the same place. I'm talking,
Jeff's?
yeah, around that same time, I got
Yeah,
advertisement for a powwow in Idaho, California.
Idaho, California, which is probably a city.
No, Idaho and
I'm
California.
I'm teasing you because Idaho, California probably really does exist.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's California. A lot of things exist there.
Anything could happen.
And then, and no, and what I'm saying is this was all just basically because I was hanging out with them. I swear.
Oh yeah. Yeah. See, your
So
phone was near his phone.
yeah,
That was terrifying to me when he said that because I suddenly realized that's exactly what's going on, and one of the reasons why. So you can't control what my phone has been looking at, right? But if you
That
use your
explains why a
phone,
lot of porn stuff hops on my phone after I talk to you.
exactly, especially the weird beast porn.
are you talking? Are you talking to me or talking
No,
to Guy?
Yes. I don't feel like there was a wrong answer to that at all.
right. I'm gonna say that one went right, no matter which way you went. That was good. No,
Well, here
it
we
was
go,
actually
everyone. Guy is admitting to watching porn.
Who doesn't?
totally.
Hmm? Who doesn't?
George doesn't.
Yeah.
George does.
George searches the internet for cat food things or laser pointers. He's looking for the little red dot. So George is
And how
always
to
looking
defeat
for.
it.
Still trying to beat the little red dot. It's his job. George is into that. I had him chasing the little red dot just a second ago because it wears him out. And then he stopped
Nice.
chasing the other cat. It makes me happy. Okay, why are you here and why are you holding George? Okay. So it's 11. You don't have to take George with you. Well, I guess you can take George with you if you want. You can give me George. I got George. I got the George.
Hi, Kai.
He
Hi,
says-
Kai.
He waves. Well, we'll take a George break. Wow. Look at those eyes. He's like, turn this on. You look at the light.
So my little cats are shits, man.
Um,
We went out the other day to the Jurassic World thing with
Mhm.
the kids, and we had a great day. And I came back home to clean out their litter and move some art stuff around. And I found our what is this? Probably a 50-inch TV fallen. It was hanging over the fireplace, completely destroyed. They
Wow.
knocked it down, and then they killed my black manta sculpture.
Oh no.
So, yeah, see the little scuffs on him?
Yeah.
But that's not the worst part. He's now Lieutenant Dan.
Oh no. Oh, that's horrible.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm pretty friggin' pissed. I had to actually go out for a walk, and I didn't come back for like an hour.
Right.
Like, nope. If I come back, you guys are dead.
Right. How'd they get the TV? Was it just sitting on the mantle on like legs?
Yeah, but it's a pretty big mantle, so I didn't think it'd be an issue, but apparently
Well, if they're running
they
behind
managed to push
that
it
makes
off.
sense.
Yeah.
Only reason I say that is because we just put our 42-inch LCD, which we got from a buddy. So it's like 62,000 pounds. But we mounted it to the wall above our
Yeah,
mantle.
mount it to the wall.
Yeah, that's what we did. We mounted it up to the wall on our above our mantle. So I'm like, because as soon as you said that, I'm like, wait a minute, how'd they get it? But if it was just sitting on legs, I could see that.
Yeah, I was just sitting on legs. I mean, it's partly my fault, but I'm like,
Well,
so
yeah,
keep
but still, that doesn't make it.
tabs.
That doesn't make it better. I mean, it just means that mine's not as likely to die. Really, I was just self-serving here. That's all.
Hey, as long as you're honest, man.
I know, right? All right.
Man, I haven't drawn these guys in ages. No, it sounds like they're watching Sing 2.
Is he singing?
Yeah, actually, he sings some songs.
That's
Turning Red is one of his favorites. So he'll sit there and sing the songs from Turning Red. It's awesome.
That's cool.
Actually, it sounds like he's singing. So yeah, he's singing right now.
Nice. Is Christina working right now?
Yeah, she's trying to find some stuff that she needs for a previous book that she was working on, and it's driving her nuts because she doesn't know where the files went. So we're frantically checking every zip drive that we have to see if we can find anything.
I was just about to say it's getting so weird now because as kids of the computer era, not you, of that era, we grew up with it, and now we have, terabytes of data, and it's so
They
weird.
only made one data.
There's only one data. Trust data, not lore. There we go.
But yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's
Yeah, isn't that weird?
crazy how much stuff we have now.
I was thinking about that when my dad passed because I was going through just his archives and thinking how different it was than when my mom passed in 2002, and all we really had to do was just like shut down her web TV.
Ah, the simple days.
You're right. It was like there's nothing. She wasn't really. We had to cancel her internet, that was it. And Dad had all this like data and information, and all of it was valuable. Some of it was family stuff, and he was doing work at the frame shop and stuff like that.
So have you guys seen the new Batman? I'm assuming you have.
I have not. I haven't seen
You have
any.
HBO?
No, not anymore. We canceled it because we can't have 70 of them. So we'll probably get
Oh
it
yeah, that's why you share everybody's.
right. Although apparently Netflix is getting ticked off about that. I hear.
Fucking, they don't have anything on there anyway.
Yeah, that's what
Everybody's got their own streaming.
that's sort of what I was saying. It was like, well, it was actually kind of funny because they were like, well, Netflix's shares went down like amazingly in April, and I was like, it's also interesting to note that was when they lost their deal with Star Trek, and they got rid of Star Trek. It was in April. I'm like, I'm just
Oh
saying,
no way! They
yeah,
lost Star Trek, so Enterprise isn't on there anymore.
not anymore. It's all over on
Oh
Paramount
man,
now.
I love Enterprise. That's my favorite.
Uh, I didn't
You
love
know, to
Enterprise
each his
until
own.
I went to Japan. Then I went to Japan, and all of a
I,
sudden,
I just wanna point out, Raph, you have good taste in a lot of things, but Enterprise, really?
I like Enterprise.
You know what? It's got Quantum Leap dude in it. I'm good.
That's ironically why
Oh,
my sister
oh,
watched it.
okay. Now I see. Now I see what it is. You're just trying to keep Scott Bakula in your mind. Watch the new NCIS thing that he's in. You'll get your fix.
The funny part is that's
And
exactly why
then
my sister
Lieutenant
watched
T'Pol, I had a
Enterprise.
huge crush on her.
Oh yeah, nah, it was Hoshi for me.
Oh yeah, yeah. There you go. There's another one. But
Yeah,
you were saying,
I was saying my
I
sister would
was
watch.
saying nothing.
My sister would watch Enterprise for Scott Bakula, and so it was like literally the only Star Trek that my sister and I watched. Because my sister doesn't usually watch she's not really geeky at all. So
gotcha.
it was our connection.
Yeah, Enterprise got me through some tough times.
Yeah, me too.
It happened like it came out around the time that I needed a distraction, and it was there.
Hmm. Yeah, it's interesting. Enterprise was in like a weird spot for me. Like I was going to college at the time, and that was back when I was at Westwood and things like that. And it was so I didn't actually like watch it too much. And then when I went to Japan, they had just released all of Enterprise on DVD in Japan. And so I was like, well, they're like 3,100 yen. It wasn't that expensive. So I was like, well, I'll just buy it. And so it was
Wait,
for a
the cool
long,
boxes, the cool
yeah,
plastic boxes.
yeah, for about
Oh,
$50. Yeah.
jealous.
Right. So I went ahead and bought it. And then it was like, that was the only Star Trek I had for a while. And it was the only really like touchstone to home. Because as much as I loved being there, I was still very cognizant and aware that I was not home,
Yeah, I could see that.
So it was comfort because of that. It was nice to have Star Trek. And so I really gained a whole new appreciation for Enterprise because of that. Kind of one of the reasons why I get on the haters now on all the forum boards because they're like, the new stuff sucks. And I'm like, you know what? I thought Enterprise sucked too. And then on rewatch, it really wasn't bad. And I enjoyed it quite a bit. And
No,
See,
the only
I like
bad
the
thing
new
about it
stuff.
is season one.
season,
Season one's really hard to get through.
yeah.
It drags. But once you get to like mid season two,
Mm-hmm.
it's engrossing. Like
It's really
I
good.
couldn't get enough of it.
Carbon Creek. Yep.
What were you saying, Pepper?
I don't mind the new stuff. I just didn't like Enterprise at all. Still don't.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, the wonderful thing is there are 835 episodes of Star Trek. There's a lot that you can like or not like and still like Star Trek. You know what I mean? Inside those 835 episodes, man, I can probably say that. I can say that there are 35 at least episodes that I'll just probably never watch again.
All right.
but they're
So
scattered all over the
unfortunately, I
place.
need to go put the kiddo to bed.
Okay. You can either, if you want to leave, you can leave. You don't have to stay. But if you want to just leave your camera running, you can. If you think you're going to be back before noon, before midnight.
I can try. Yeah, I'll leave it. I'll leave it going, but I'm gonna turn my mic off.
Fair.
All right. Later.
Bye.
Just in case.
And then there were two.
Mm-hmm. Are you getting rain up there?
We were. It's been on and off all day. Why?
I was just wondering because it's raining now. That's all. I just literally just curious. No real. Nothing really to. This actually, I had a shoot today, and I'm kind of glad that the rain didn't happen. It was supposed to be partly cloudy, and it chose to be partly cloudy around all the points around when I was shooting a house. So I'm kind of glad because there was sunlight for the house because houses look miserable
In rain?
in rain. If you're doing real estate photos, you really don't want to be dealing with them in the rain. But yeah, so it was pretty cool. I was pretty excited. I've done actually 2 shoots this week so far, and that's more than I've done in a long time since COVID started. So it's pretty nice. I like that. It's good to be back to work. Kind of feels crappy
Cool.
to sit around and not do work. I mean, I've been working my butt off with a comic, but it's good to be back and doing things.
Yeah. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I'm technically still. I don't know. I did a. I did. Yeah, no. I'm just losing track. I'm starting to get sleepy.
Yeah, that's fine. You're here. You're doing your bit.
Yeah.
We got about another hour still, but only if you're awake for it.
What, you would cancel the show?
Nope, I'm gonna keep going, man. I got work to do.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm actually I slept really good last night, which kind of made me start thinking this might not be a bad thing for me to do, you know,
Oh.
because usually I've been sleeping 4 hours and then waking up and then not being able to go back to sleep again. But
Yeah.
last night after the show, I shut everything down. Took me about 15 minutes to do all my nightly chores, like I make the coffee for the next day and stuff like that. And then I went to bed, and I think I read for maybe 10 minutes, but then I conked out. And next thing I knew, the alarm was going off at 6:45, I was like, huh, didn't expect that. So that was cool.
Mm. No, so we, um, so Bill has this thing where he likes like soft beds and stuff.
Mhm.
Um, in my cold-hearted personality, um, I like hard beds, like stiff as the ground type beds.
Mhm.
Um, and so we bought this mattress. It was on sale. I worked at IKEA, and so it was an IKEA mattress that's supposed to wick away the warmth
Oh, good. I like those.
that causes you to like sweat at night and stuff like that. And as much as I like, as much as like I love my husband, like he doesn't like the firmness of the bed.
Right.
So we've been going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, trying to figure out on how to make it work. And but all this time we got a mattress topper that we had on the bed for a very long time, and he decided to take it off. And since then, I've been getting good sleep, and he hasn't. Now, if
Mm.
we put it back on, I get horrible sleep, and he doesn't.
Right.
So I'm at my point. I don't know what to do.
Oh, that's a bummer. That really does bite.
Yeah. So, um, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just
Kind of at your wits' end, so to speak.
sorta, yeah.
Well, we have a sleep number bed, which really is great for that because we've got the same problem. Maya likes to sleep pretty much in a hammock, and I like a hard board. But the sleep number allows you to do different numbers for each side.
Well, the thing is like since Bill loves shopping at Costco. I just want to point this out. Okay,
So does Mariah.
he loves shopping at Costco. So every once in a while, there's this bed company that comes in and they like offer a deal, and Bill likes them,
Fair.
and I like them um, because they have a mattress that can I'm okay sleeping on. Like it's just right for me.
Mm-hmm.
And he can have a mattress that basically he likes. And the thing is with this mattress company, they allow you to do two sides different firmness. And so all you do is basically you go in, you unzip the top, and you just rearrange of like a bunch of like foam things with like some have springs, some don't have springs, some are just straight up like firm foam, stuff like that. And you just like rearrange it so that you basically get the sleep that you want on
Kind of
that
like
part.
Legos. Yeah,
Yeah. Um, the
I do that.
problem is we've never seen them after moving here. So
Secretly, they're like really, they've got bad customer service or something, and they're banned in Colorado. That's what it is. You just didn't know.
are you talking the company that Bill wants to get a bed from? The secret
Yes.
band?
Yeah, I'm just
Oh, don't tell that to Bill, please
I'm
don't.
making up all kinds of crap here. That's I mean, I'm just making up crap.
Oh, that would be the last thing that I would need to do. No.
I'm just making up crap.
Oh, God, do not repeat that to my husband, please. Oh, my God, no.
Uh,
I don't need that.
that's fair. Not gonna stop me from thinking it though. I'm gonna think it loudly, but I won't tell him. All right,
I'm going to be like, don't trust Guy.
all right.
He's going to tell you something. It's not true, Bill. Guy won't lie to me. Yes, he will about this.
He would totally lie to you. There's no doubt in my mind that Guy would lie to you. Surfaces. You need to not cast a shadow. Because right now you're casting shadows, and I need you to not cast shadows. I am figuring out how to do all of this stuff so that I can actually use it. I've never done this before um, with the with it trying to make it so that it uses all kinds of cool like effects and things like that. I've never done that before. Usually I just render these guys out in full high color and then just set them, and then go through and then manually put in shadows on the backgrounds. But I could save a lot of time if I could just get it to do the shadows internally. So that's what we're doing here is attempting that.
Gotcha. My problem is they right now something changed at one like something changed at where I work. So now I'm having to relearn how to draw something.
Oh, that sucks. Smoothing our lines. Ugh. Render priority. Following. How do I make this guy stop being? Hmm. Hmm. Guess maybe I really should just put in a normal light. instead of distant light.
Mm, maybe it likes its distance.
Maybe the spotlights though are just so messy when they. I have to mess with it so much to get it to work correctly. On the flip side, it is the. It would look like the hallway light, which would make some sense. I mean, there'd be a logic to its light if I actually used a light in there, and there'd be a logic to the shadow, which maybe that's not a bad deal.
Mm,
All right, you ray traced shadows, very intense with what? Area light intensity scale is pretty serious. Okay, yeah, let's see what you say. You don't say anything. That didn't help me any.
what are you talking about?
The light didn't render into the door like it was supposed to.
Mm,
Well, I guess the light is pretty high, so let's bring it down and see what happens. Like here, maybe? Because I mean, this is a hallway, so wouldn't think the light would be. Yeah, and it's got a. There, maybe. So just off screen here. There we go. There. Let's see if that works. We haven't heard from Brent in a while.
maybe I scared him off.
I think you did.
I showed too much Florida, man.
Where's this? Maybe it's distance. Now let's turn off the distant light temporarily, and let's take a look here. Wow, what was that?
That was me file sharing.
Oh,
Um, I have 3 different projects going right now. So all for the same company.
right. I don't think I like point light. I'm going to make a different light. This is other light, new linear point light. Wrong. Yeah, see, that's lighting up the. That's lighting up a lot of this. This gives me a lot more to work with. All right. Ah, there we go. That's what we're looking for. Why is she not casting a shadow, though? You guys are not helping me, man. I'm just saying. You're not helping me.
Why is she not casting shadows? I don't know, dude.
She's a vampire. Clearly, she's a vampire.
Exactly.
I mean, clearly that's our problem, is she's a vampire.
Go get Buffy. She needs to be slayed.
Right? Hmm. There might be a problem right there. Let's see. Well, I've got her in silhouette, but she's still not casting a shadow, which is really strange. Weird. Jesus Christ. That's loud.
Unfortunately, it's in the computer, so like I would have to mute my computer.
That's all right. It's okay. We'll live. It's just startling. That's all. Yep. Right. Still at voice box. Wow. So the wife went to sing karaoke.
Mm.
And that's where she is while I'm working my butt off here. I'm just saying.
Mm. Well, I think I got all 3 concepts of what I needed to get done this week. Sorry, all 4 items, but 3 different projects. All of my concepts are done
Nice.
for the place I work for.
Very nice. Very, very nice. No, I'm not actually.
Mm.
George.
You're not making plastic for him?
No, he just materialized.
Oh, the sun does not have his attention any longer.
Hopefully, he's asleep.
Yeah. Key term there is hopefully. Mm.
Because, boy, he drags in the morning.
I just like
I don't know why.
Facebook needs to get out of my mind.
Who needs to get out of your mind?
Well, I was talking with someone. I was talking with someone else, but I was not near my phone when I was talking to this person. My phone was in another room. And for some weird reason, and I'm not Facebook friends with this person either, so they can't really track our interaction the way that you were saying before. But I have a VA sponsored advertisement talking about mental health support.
Hmm.
Now, I haven't talked about mental health stuff recently,
Oh,
and now I get it. Like, that's kind of weird.
I think. What are you doing? I think that sometimes it's just a shot in the dark. What? Hmm. No, not really. Why? You think so? No. Well, if you think so, yeah. Have you ever considered not going outside? I didn't think so. It's not as fun as you think it is. I'm just going to put that out there.
Like, the first thing out of the person's mouth that when I sent over the image I was drawing,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's not how we used to draw things. And I'm like, yeah, I haven't drawn this character in forever. So I've already reached out to the person that you're telling me to refer to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because this is why when you come up with a character, like it sucks when you have to change it.
Mm-hmm.
It's all good. Ugh.
It's all fun and games until it's not.
Yeah, like basically, it's one of those things of the original character looked like something else, so they changed it. Um, and they changed it also after the original person that came up with the design left the company as well. So
Mhm.
that makes it even more like kind of weird.
Right. The more I think about this, the more I think I don't want a crash couch in here. Or flight couch, I guess.
This is not working. That works. Oh wow. Okay. Well, boredom.
It sort of worked.
Hmm. Draw a picture of boredom. That's basically what they told me to do. Wow. Okay. Well, your prompt thing makes me bored. All right. Well, this one I can get behind. At least it has characters.
Hmm.
I think the problem is earlier today I had drawn humanoid people pretty much for the most part of the day.
Hmm.
And the last image that I needed to get the concept done on is a type of dragon. So, yeah, it's probably what interfered with the proportions that are wonky and all of that stuff. You can't just jump from human to dragon, like for me.
Unless you're donkey.
Yeah, yeah. But is it really a problem for donkey, or is it just a problem for dragon?
True.
You know, the funny thing is like what they never do is when they do the whole, they turn Shrek human and stuff like that. They never show Dragon what her ideal thing was for Donkey. Like they don't go into what she looks like.
Hmm.
I found that sad.
Mm.
Like, would she be another donkey? Would she be a horse? Like,
Kind of like maybe the reason that happened was because donkey is just donkey, or donkey is donkey and dragon is dragon.
no, well, basically, Donkey also gets hit by whatever spell Fiona and Shrek get put under.
Hmm. Hmm.
Um, but when the two basically do that, Donkey also gets sprayed with the same potion.
Hmm. Hmm.
Um, and with that being said, Donkey turns into a giant white horse.
Right.
Well, you never see what Dragon turns into.
Hmm. 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 I follow.
You know,
I think it's funny that donkey dreams of being a horse,
a white horse.
no less. How artsy
So,
fartsy did I get? Did I get super artsy fartsy? Oh, I did. That's actually very pretty. Yeah, it's very artsy fartsy. Look at that. Isn't that cool?
ooh, nice.
This is the house that I shot today. I was like, that tree's got some awesome blooms. I'm going to take pictures of it
Mm.
because I'm a freaking photographer and sometimes that happens. It
You
was an
can't
accident.
live
The camera slept.
because you can't live. You can't live for moments like watching a hummingbird.
It was actually cool because the realtor was cool with it. I'm like, I gotta go out and be artsy fartsy and take pictures of these trees. And she's like, that's cool.
She was probably like, great selling point. Didn't think about that.
I doubt she's gonna want that picture, but that's okay. It's like I took a picture of the sink, and she's like, "Well, I don't know if anybody's gonna want that sink because I mean it's really just '90s soccer mom vibe." I was like, "Well, I mean, who knows? Like a '90s soccer mom who wants to do that? I don't know." Hmm.
Alright. I think I've made it to where exactly where I probably can call it a night drawing.
You made it to the point where you are done being whatever. I feel like the back of you is not working like you're supposed to be working. It isn't, as a matter of cosmic fact.
You said that, and all of a sudden, like I had the Scooby Doo episode where it's the clown that hypnotizes him with a coin, and he's like, "Watch this this coin of gold, and you will do with what you're told." Like, I don't know why this is coming up, but it is.
Because, my dear friend, you are who you are. And that is fine. I wonder if the floor is the problem. The floor might be the problem. Because I'm noticing no shadows are falling down here either. It's set right. Or at least I think it's set right. Hmm. We only have about 10 minutes left in the show.
Mm.
But I'm noticing that these guys, even though they're under a direct light, they're not casting a shadow either. Which means I have something not casting. Although that chair looks awesome.
Hmm.
But that
Reminds me of the early 3D modeling animations from like the 90s.
in a good or a bad way.
Good way.
Okay, good.
My favorite show at the time was Reboot.
Oh, I loved Reboot.
Yeah.
And the seat looks pretty cool. It won't take a lot of tweaking to make it look really sweet. So I'm not that worried, but I am worried the light is not casting shadow because I'm going to have to cast shadow then for it. It does make me slightly cranky here. Okay, so you're not accepting shadows. Why?
Because I'm of the lights. I'm getting loopy.
Yeah. You got 9 minutes. 9 minutes. You got to just make it 9 more minutes. I'm not going to bed yet. Not yet. Is this a turn the sink off? He likes to have the sink turned on. Weird little cat. But I'm not going to leave the sink running for him all night. That's ridiculous. All right. Well, I'm not unhappy with this. This turned out pretty cool. I'm going to.
Just the shadows and stuff aren't working out, right?
Yeah, I mean, the whole point behind this was to see whether I could use 3D shadows being cast to give it more depth to my backgrounds. That was the entire intention.
Mm.
And so I feel like I'm going to be messing with this. But I feel like once I figure out what the formula is, I'll be able to apply it to all of the sets all the way across this entire thing.
Mm-hmm.
I also feel like I'll be doing a lot of. Do you need to go to bed, Pepper?
Mm. A little. A little.
You can bow out, Pepper.
No, it's okay. I thought when we set this up, I thought it was 9 o'clock that we were supposed to start these shows.
We were going to. Then my wife vetoed it, saying that if we did 9 o'clock, then she'd be doing all of her nightly stuff in the middle of our show. And that she'd be in charge of bedtime routine by herself. So, but I mean, the truth of the matter is, dude, you don't have to stick around here until midnight. You can bow out. I have to stick around here till midnight, but you don't.
Mm. Well, if I do this tomorrow, I don't know if I'll be able to go all the way to midnight again.
You don't have to. It's okay. Like I said, it's just fine.
Well, it's alright. Um,
All of a sudden, I've got something stuck in my throat.
oh, that doesn't sound good.
Okay, I'm good.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go now.
You go now.
Yeah.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Alright.
Good night.
I will hopefully have what I need done for you tomorrow.
Okay, that's no problem.
As in, to make paint.
Oh, I make paints. Are you going to try to make my color?
Did you send me the information yet?
No, I can do that, though.
That would be a good idea.
Well,
I
I mean,
kind of need it in order to know which color you're talking about.
I didn't know you were actually going to do it until now, so.
Well, I have to test.
That's what I figured.
Hmm. But I do have to do pigment roulette for my husband tomorrow, so I'll probably do that first.
That's fair.
So, all right. Talk to you
Okay,
all later.
good night, my friend. I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye-bye. What is the story? I don't know if you can hear me, Raph, but that's totally cool. You do you, man. We've got about 4 minutes left in the show, and we'll see you tomorrow. If you don't make it tonight. That's good. I'm glad you can hear me, although I'm coughing up a storm all of a sudden. I don't know what my problem is. I'm glad you can hear me. So no mocking you incessantly then, huh? Man, you take all the fun out of it. You're right. It's the Rona. All of a sudden I got the Rona. Yep, definitely tomorrow. It's all good. We'll be done with this in just a second here. I'm just turning on individual little lights on this control panel, and then I'm going to call this good, and I too shall go to bed. Okay. There we go. Do that. And you'll see what I'm going to do here is I'll take this piece right here. And we will do this, this, and this. And we're going to go in here. We're going to just, that one's fine. We need all of these guys though. And what we're going to do is we're going to go into here. We're going to take the ambient, we'll browse, do this. And what will happen is when we show that on here, we should have just a couple of the lights lit up. That's exactly what's happening. Look at that. Look at that. Looks exactly like I wanted it to. All the standby lights. And that's it. Okay, guys. I think we are OOH. So standby lights on and everything like that. And okay. Well, that's it, guys, for the show for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. Or in the case of this one, same cat time, same cat channel. Where did George go? He was in here a second ago. Oh, wow. It's all good. So it was really good, actually, Raph. I know you can hear me. It was really good to have you here. I'm glad you were here. I hope I can see you more regularly now that we're at nights. And it's totally cool. If you've got to put the kid down, I have to put mine down too. So it's a thing. It sounds like a horse thing. Anyway, good night. And for the rest of you guys, I will see you all tomorrow as well. And I will be on the show tomorrow morning at 9, and I'll be again on tomorrow night. So I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.